Are we live? Yep, we're live. Hey, y'all. What a week it's been. But I was sitting here sipping on my coffee and trying to eat a little piece of pound cake that I made today. I try to keep one made, weekly, every other week, and sit on the table. So, if someone pops in, I can offer them coffee, pound cake, or whatever. But I hope y'all are doing well. According to the chat, y'all are doing pretty good. Just wondering where I've been. And we'll get into that. But y'all, we were supposed to get rain today. Allison, I didn't tell you because you was busy. It just kind of come off the cuff. Lord, the wind's picking up. I hope we stay on live because we got a little thunderstorm coming through. It was supposed to come early, and it didn't. I said, oh, well then you know what? I was going to do a video, but I said, you know what? I'll just do a live. That way I can talk with you guys, and the ones that can't join us, they can watch the replay. I remember to hit that. But yeah, we got a little, which I'm not complaining. We need the rain really bad. Hey, Thrifty. Miss Frankie, I spoke to you earlier. Hello, Connie. But yeah, I use this as my thumbnail. Because when I went off the cuff and said, I think I'll just go live. That's less energy, y'all. I can just sit here and pop my gums with y'all. And I just pulled it out of the oven. I said, click. Here's the thumbnail. And yeah, that's how y'all, I bet y'all are thinking, alive with a pound cake. It's all I had at the moment, y'all. You know me, I don't rehearse. I don't script right. I just throw it out there. Hey, Tamara. Hey, Susie. But the cake is delicious. I'll give y'all the recipe. It stays right here. But there it is. It's just a pound cake. And I like it when it comes out the oven. But that's about all I can eat. It's just a little couple of bites. And we'll get into why. Hey, Miss Bonnie. Mr. Willie. I am. Well, when I tell y'all what happened, yeah, this hand, I ain't worried about trying to keep it safe because there's been nothing moving on me for 5 days. So I'm actually listening to the doctor. Go figure. Oh, Haley, how you doing? I am better, honey. Hey, Miss Wanda. But before we get to gossiping and talking the recipe and all, that's all right, Frankie. I think it was Wednesday. I was headed to the post office. Hey, Miss Gail. And I was talking to Wanda and Allison. The voice message thing. Hey, Mr. Steven. And I said, boy, my head feels foggy. And I just had the don't wants. Hey, Miss Diana. And I was like, I don't know why my head's all foggy. And I thought, well, I've been covering 2 loads, trying to keep this thing from getting used. That's almost impossible unless I put it in a sling. And y'all know I'm highly claustrophobic. I have a sling. I attempted. It didn't get hung up to where I couldn't breathe. Now, think about that. That ain't got nothing to do with my breath. But in my mind, it was choking me. So, I don't know what they're going to do come surgery. But anyhow, that was Wednesday. Thursday come along. And boy, it was real foggy. And I was tired. Extremely. Hey, Miss Sheila. Amy. I was really tired. Oh, TJ, I didn't see you in here. And Mr. Craig come over. And we chit-chatted a minute. I said, what you been doing? He said, pressing ham. Well, if y'all don't know what that means exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm pressing some ham back here. That's just how we say it. And I said, well, guess what? I'm pressing ham too, because for whatever reason, I'm off kilter. He said, well, Lippy, just don't do nothing. Just rest. You know, it'll all be good. No, I ain't no crossbody purse for this girl. Hey, Janice. So that evening, I did cook for Buddy. I don't even, y'all, it's been foggy. I don't remember what. And I said, Bud, this was like 8 o'clock. I said, I'm going to have to lay down. I'm feeling horrible. And I talked to Allison. Hey, Miss Greta. And so I went to bed. It wasn't that long, probably 9:30, he come to bed. And my head was blowing up. Well, about no, I take that back, about 11:45, I had reflux. Now, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I said, now what in the world? I didn't eat supper. I ate, which for about a week, y'all, I've not been eating a lot. I've been eating on those, you know, the meat roll-ups that I'd got from the Aldi's, on that meat tray, and cheese and grapes and some crackers. When that's in the house, I'll be honest, I'll graze on that here, there, and yonder, and fruit, and I had bought some of those little cucumbers, and I'll eat that. Oh, Wanda made it in. And that's just what I eat on, you know. I don't necessarily eat a supper with Buddy a lot of times. So I took an over-the-counter antacid, 11:45. Well, I was feeling rough. At midnight, things come from togetherness. Okay? And I don't remember too much from midnight till I was sitting at the doctor at the hospital Friday. Hey, Miss Betty, from what I'm being told, now the blood work was supposed to come in today. They haven't called this morning, so I bet I get a call about 5. Hey, Rosie, sometimes they'll do that. You'll either get it first thing in the morning or in the evening. And Buddy was there. I got some shots, and she said that there is she didn't say the name, but they did some blood work and stuff on me. And my white count was in the normal range, but at the very top of normal, which would indicate a bacterial infection. So she gave me some shots, and if I continued, I'd have to go to the emergency room over the weekend. And so she said there's a bacterial infection. They're seeing some cases, but she didn't say what it was. I said, okay. Where did I get that from? You know, I ain't hugging on people and stuff. I'm very cautious. So, Buddy gets me home. I'm back in the bed. I think Saturday, I want to say Saturday, you can go into the your medical thing and read stuff. And Allison said, I want you to look at something. Listeria is in 18 states. I said, huh? So Buddy immediately pulled up the CDC. And he was reading it. Mr. Craig was over. And I said, oh, the cloudy head. Oh, and I was running fever. My fever just broke yesterday morning. I couldn't get it below 101. I think fever started Thursday because I was cold, you know, but I didn't check for fever. I didn't think I'd be, you know, sick. Yeah, you thought I hadn't answered your Marco. I was out of this world, y'all. I was gone. And so we started looking at it, and I said, oh, no. Listeria, what in the world? Well, the only thing, and it has not been confirmed, that will be when I get the blood work back. Hopefully at 5 o'clock, because they'll call that, you know, right at 5. But I checked all the boxes. The only thing I have in common with is those little cucumbers. That's out there for it. And your deli meats, mainly your cured deli meats. Well, y'all know what I've been eating for a week. Cured deli meat. Now, did it do it? I don't know. I do buy leafy greens. I'm not growing them in the South right now. I had leafy greens. That was part of my weekly diet. So it could have been a host of all or one. We'll never know what, but I can tell you right now that, yeah, it was in lunch meat. Deli meat. You can actually go in and read. There's some links and read, and it's the deli meats. You can get the pre-packaged like hams and turkeys and things like that. It's not been found in that. This has been found in your aged cured meat, as in what I was eating, or your deli where you go and have it sliced, or these little cucumbers. I forget what state they came from. And then, of course, greens, leafy greens. But they didn't specify which brand. They didn't give a barcode. They didn't give any of that information. They just said some leafy greens. And nothing else has come of it. But that, like I said, that's been over the weekend. There may be something on CDC now. Ain't going to help me none. Because actually, when my fever broke yesterday morning, and I could get a really good shower. Because, y'all, I couldn't walk a foot. It was like, and I hurt from here to about right here. I couldn't take a breath. And coffee, today's the first day I've had coffee. Well, y'all know when Lippy don't get her coffee, she's sick. I didn't. It was like water, and I lived on what is that drink? Coke, what? Coke Zero. The 7-Up wouldn't stay down. But a Coke Zero, but he popped the top and just set it to the side. One can lasted me about 10 hours. I just wet my tongue. That's what got me through this. He was wanting to give me Pedialyte and everything else. But I didn't have no coffee, Miss Bonnie, till today. But he did get a watermelon for $5 yesterday. This big hunker, and Grandpa brought it in, and they cut it up. And I've been eating watermelon since yesterday early evening. And I've had watermelon twice today. And just a dry piece of toast, like no butter, no nothing. Because I don't want to overload my stomach. But my craving for watermelon, whatever my body was wanting, the watermelon seemed to fix it. But I knew I needed a little sugar. Because I think I lost all salt. I lost everything, y'all. So that brings me to, I said, you know what, Lippy, you've been behind on your pound cake. Because it's not sweet, but it's sweet enough for me. And so that's why, he talked about them Pedialyte popsicles, and he knows. If it got a flavor, Lippy ain't in it. Nope. He said, well, they got no flavor Pedialyte. I said, Y'all, I have a big problem with foreign things. It's here. It was so bad. But we had to go to a compound lab. Let me go back real quick. Friday, by the time we left, we had to go to Shreveport. This is from Bossier to Shreveport Hospital. And they have a compound lab there. And the doctor got on the phone because they were about to close. And we had like 25 minutes to get there. I'm thinking, we ain't going to get there. But we got there. I came home with a package of 12, I think. 12 or 15, something like that, of nausea syringes. And so that's what saved me, was the syringes. But I take shots, so I have a license to administer. Well, Buddy administers all my medication because they're in a injection form. So, yeah. Oh, now I'll eat things I don't grow, but there's some in my head like Pedialyte, Pepto, any foreign substance other than water and coffee. He can't do it. Nope, I can't do it. Yeah, that's right. Wanda saw it. I'm talking about a bag. And that's what got me, and I think my doctor did it on purpose, because when she said ER, I said, I just kind of, I got up off the bed enough. She goes, I know, Lippy, but if you don't, if this don't work, you're going to have to. Well, it worked. Yeah, I do need to do my own electrolytes, but in all honesty, Thrifty, I'll be honest, the kind of patient I am, hey, Monica, I normally don't do anything, but when it comes, if I'm sick, I'll do the fruit popsicles. Now, I do make those, Miss Bonnie, but anything else, I'm not real good at it. I'm not going to lie. But I do the fruit popsicles. Actually, Buddy got 2 boxes. I didn't even open them. They're pure fruit. But yeah, Miss Stephanie, hey, Diane, I am better. And that's why I wanted to come on with y'all today, because y'all heard that I was down on Deep South. Hey, Mr. Pete, how you been doing? And I had a lot of emails and some texts, and I thought, you know what? Exactly. I'm stubborn. But I wanted y'all to just hear it directly from me instead of in an email, a text, or something like that. But I am on my way to recovery, but it's a slow rolling. But today's been good. But I just think it's because I lost everything, you know, and I just got to build myself back up. That's all it is. And the hand, well, the hand. There's the hand. I must have strained or something, but if y'all see that knot, I hope it holds out till the 29th, because those screws have come on from to get, y'all see that right there? Yeah, they coming out the skin, but we think, because I did feel a little in it. I think when I was trying to get up from, you know, getting sick the second time, I felt something, but I was so sick I didn't care. But then Buddy said, we got a little problem. But I'm not going to see the doctor. I hope it just, as long as it's not bothering me, and it is unless I do something with it. Like drying my hair yesterday. Oh, I was doing this. And then I try to do this. Well, I had to get the crimper on. Y'all know I got some kinky hair. Yeah, I tried to use it. It was a little rough, so I just took my time, you know, and did what I had to do. It's my way of feeling good. When I can put some powder and put some stuff on my eyeballs and straighten my hair, then it makes me feel good, you know, because it's something I do every morning. Yeah, I'm good, Rosie. I'm good. Oh, black coffee with a pinch of salt. I can do that. Which I did. Oh, y'all. Coffee. I went through 3 cups. I was like, I can't waste coffee like this. And I take a sip and be like, oh, no, no, no. But that Coke Zero, that Buddy, that's what he drinks. That's his coffee in the morning. Y'all know he gets a can of that and I get coffee. And the 7-Up, because I don't do Sprite. And I thought, and I keep 7-Up just in case. It was horrible. But when he done that Coke Zero, I'm not lying, y'all, that whole day, just a bare taste, it settled my stomach. I don't know why, but it did. So I'm glad that we had that. No, Tamara, the MRI says it come from togetherness. It was those compression socks before I got the zipper ones. Hey, Wanda. I hadn't been able to visit with you, honey. I've been sick. No, it didn't pass my lips. Allison knows, and Wanda. But no, it came from togetherness, and we know exactly when it was. The very first round. Because when I tried to get them up underneath that heel, and then I got upset because I was like, I'm stronger than this. This is my husband. I got to take care of him. You know how you psych yourself up? And I crimped down, and when I did, my head went between his knees, and then I hit the floor, and I come up hollering. I ain't thought nothing about it. I ain't thought nothing about it. And then, of course, till we could get the zipper ones. So, oh, Wanda Buddy's doing good. I'm the one that took a crap. Like, I tanked. Yep. And I was like, man, we get over this to this. It's like, come on now, y'all. But, hey, the garden's come to an end. I got, what, some squash? Oh, I got this. Tomorrow I got to get these put up. That's 2 days of picking. I got to get those put up. And we've been getting cantaloupe about every other day. Look at that. Now that'll be cut tomorrow. So our melons and our cantaloupe, squash, red rippers are still coming in, and our okra is still Cadillacing, y'all. I'm telling you, it's I'd have never thought that rain's coming in. I can hear it. I really didn't think they were going to do as well, considering things got planted and we had to go plant ourselves at a hospital. But let me tell you, I'm going to grow my okra in those buckets continuous. They've been prolific. And, well, I can't get up to show you, but I think I've got 30 pods that I saved drying for seed, because I want to share them with everybody. And all my tomatoes, oh, you just put up tomatoes. Yeah, I've got 8 gallons of tomatoes and 3 gallons still from last year that once things level out, y'all and I are going to put up a lot of tomatoes. I have ginger ale. It wasn't working for me, Rosie. Ginger ale is actually my soda of choice. So I always keep ginger ale around. Oh, wait a minute. I'm Dallas Alice. Oh, Stephanie, you got a TikTok? Yes, Miss Wanda, I do melon rind. I think I got a video on it, honey. I think I do. What did you ask, Stephanie? I didn't. Let me see if I can go back. Oh, my 2 fingers are working, y'all. What did you... Oh, I guess I missed it. Well, what is it with your okra is drying? Just one... You mean my okra? Oh. Well, Lippy don't got no TikTok. Lippy does good just to... just to keep up with YouTube. I even have an Instagram. Ask me who I am and where to find it. Ain't got a clue. Not, but I do have one. One time I had 6 of them open. God is my witness. I couldn't find myself, so I said, well, I guess I did. Yeah, that was back in the day, and that wasn't too long ago. But I do have an Instagram. Couldn't tell you what's on it, though. Nope. Oh, Miss Bonnie. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Miss Bonnie. But, y'all asked about... Y'all didn't ask. Maybe Frankie did. Well, if y'all didn't ask, I'm just going to tell you anyway. Because y'all don't want to know about the pound cake. Now, mind you, y'all remember back at the old house, when I first started YouTube, I was going through Mama's Box of Treasures. You know, a lot of them are in broken English, French. Well, we tried, 1 or 2? They was god-awful. And I'm trying to dissect, the words to English. And then we found Annie Lane's pound cake. Well, that's the one that I've been making all this time. It's a no-fail. So when y'all are ready, which y'all could write, watch replay and scroll to the 24-minute mark, and then get it. Or if you're ready, I'll give it to you. Hey, Sharon, I could give it to you right now, and y'all can write it down. And I'm telling you, it's easy. It's no fail. I'm glad you feel better. I feel better being on here, being able to let y'all know what happened, because I went MIA, slap off to earth. You hear me? Ooh, slap off the earth. It was a bad deal, but hey, Buddy held it together, y'all. He did good. Yeah, Miss Rosie, my mother-in-law, actually, many years ago, she sat down, she had went and bought a box, a bag, a box, whatever, of index cards. And I can read some I can't. We grew up in a house with Cajuns because back in the day, you couldn't teach your children French to send them to school. Yeah, it's some good documentary on that. Well, my parents being so old, I guess my mother didn't know that law had went away and changed many years ago, as were all of my first cousins, because my mom came from 8. She had 8 brothers and sisters. That's what was going on, Stephanie. So I could dissect some, and then I would attempt at Googling. But anyhow, my mother-in-law, because a lot of these recipes are very tattered and old, and I don't like fooling with them much. And I've shared that box with a lot of y'all that's been with me this whole time. So she sat there, and I want to say there's over 200 recipes, and she wrote them, and she has great penmanship. And I'm left-handed, and I write like this. My penmanship is horrible, I'm just going to say. But she wrote every one that we could dissect. There was just a couple of them that there was just no helping it because I couldn't even figure out the letter to it. So, you know, and I tried a couple of those pound cakes, but this one with Annie Lane's right here is amazing, and she wrote it in English. So, hence why I tried it, and I'm not going to try anything else because it's like a no-fail. But if y'all, yeah, ginger ale is my go-to. Normally, Miss Betty, but it wasn't no go-to this time. You know, Stephanie, they gave me Coke when I was in chemo. Because I'm actually cancer-free 12 years. I got my letter in last Wednesday, I think. Tuesday or Wednesday. Because I just had to go for mammogram. But I don't have to go but till next year. I don't have to go in 6 months. I have now surpassed the every 6 months. Thank you, Jesus. I go once a year. But they would give me Coke. But I was on, I went off the rails, Stephanie, to be honest. And I did some more herbal. I mean, what do you have to lose? I don't mean to be rude, but really, what do you have to lose? So I didn't go with the protocol. Of course, chemo, yes. And y'all know I'm all about my hair. So when I got off chemo, insurance paid, I went and had injections put in my head once a week for 6 weeks to regrow my hair. And let me tell you, that was painful. But, you know, I'm so vain with my hair. And that's why. But yeah, I did a lot of herbals. I got completely off of sugar. Completely. So I did some things outside the box. And I chose not to take their 5-year program that they offer. And I'll leave it like that. So, because I figured, you know, hey, if it's my time, it's my time. And I'm 12 years. Praise God. I do need to do that if I knew how. What did you, 12 years? Oh, you are. Mine was, did you have, I had a mastectomy. Looking back, I should have had both, but I only did one side. So, there you go. Well, Allison said it because there is certain key words that I will not say, because I figure y'all smart, that can get me in trouble, because there's actually lawsuits with that. I happen to be one that said, no, thank you. No, thank you. I am cancer-free, Wanda, and God has been good. Now, they did mine right after the surgery, so it was like all together. Boy, it was horrible. But anyway, let's talk about the pound cake. Y'all ready? Let me get another sip. Y'all see? I'm sipping on it. I'm not like chugging. Maybe in a couple of days I can start chugging again. Yeah, they keep, now I will have to go next year and have, I guess warranties out. I don't know what you're supposed to call it, but in the little letter, and then my doctor called me, and my warranty's expired. So I ain't looking forward to that, because it's not saline, it's silicone, and I'm sure that's what you have. Because when they core you, they got to put that little mesh thing. So yeah, my warranty expired. So we'll visit that next year. Next year. But he said, well, let's just hope you don't fall face first. Be like a balloon. Pop. I said, shut up. So yeah, as long as I'm still cancer-free, I got a whole year to think about. Ooh, that's some horrible pain. I don't know who wants to do it elective. Yeah, I'm sorry. Y'all may have done it. Y'all some bad heifers. If y'all have chosen to do the do. No. Nay. Which then again, maybe it ain't as bad as somebody going there and just, carving it out. Oh my God. Y'all some brave women. So that's why I say I got another year. Oh, I don't know if you can make it sugar-free, but I bet you can, Mr. Willie. Don't they have stevia? I had to look at the grandpa's packages. I think you can make it with stevia. Stevia. It's y'all get it. You can do it with that. 100%. Okay. Now we're going to talk about, I done said this 5 times this Sunday, but no, I mean it now. Now, the key thing is room temperature eggs, room temperature butter. I'm talking about pull your butter out early morning or the night before. Don't set it on something hot, you'll have melted butter. And your eggs need to be room temperature. So using where's it at? See that stand mixer? You might want to get you one. Or if you got patience, to hold a hand mixer for 10 minutes, okay? That's my tips. So using a stand mixer, oh, Dee, you're in here? Oh, you ain't missed nothing, just Lippy popping her gums. In your mixer, you're gonna take 2 sticks of softened butter. Y'all don't come at me. A 1/2 cup of Crisco. And 3½ cups of sugar. 2 sticks of softened butter, 1/2 cup of Crisco, and 3½ cups of sugar. And you're going to blend that very well. I let mine go 2 minutes. You want it blended. Then you're going to have 6 eggs, 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a cup of buttermilk, a pinch of salt, and a teaspoon of vanilla. So you have your 2 sticks of butter, your 3½ cups of sugar, and your 1/2 cup of Crisco. The white stuff that you scoop out. And that sucker do. That's when you can now prep your flour, which is 3 cups. But don't scoop and do all that mashing. Just scoop it, shake it off, and you can lightly tap it with your finger or the back of a knife, because you don't want to pack it. You put your 3 cups in, that's when you add your sugar and your 1/2 teaspoon, your pinch of salt and your 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. And you mix it into your flour. That's the way it's all incorporated. So after the first 3 ingredients is going, that's when you're going to go to your 6 eggs, one at a time. 1 egg, as soon as that yellow breaks, go to the next. 6 eggs. I know you're thinking that's a lot of eggs. Once them eggs get in there, that's when you're going to start incorporating your flour and your buttermilk. 1 scoop of flour, because you know you mixed it. A little bit of buttermilk. You let that blend very well. So it's back and forth. You're incorporating your flour and your buttermilk in there. And then you add your teaspoon of vanilla. Scrape the sides, make sure it's blended, and set your timer for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Walk away, let that sucker dance. Not on high now, don't go above number 2, okay? For 10 minutes. That is the key. That's putting that air. That's where you get that beautiful pound cake from. And you let it go 10 minutes. And when it's done, make sure you put it in your bunt pan that's heavily sprayed. I mean, heavy. And I'm using my mama's bunt pan. That sucker's old as Methuselah. And you want a heavy bottom. I don't know if it'll work in them fancy silicones. Y'all can try it. I don't know. But you put it into your bunt pan and kind of shush it around so it's level. And you put it in the oven. Now, y'all heard me say, y'all didn't hear me say preheat your oven. That's because you don't. You're going to put it in that oven in the center, not high, in the center of your oven. Set your oven then on 300 degrees. Set your timer for an hour and a half. An hour and a half on 300 degrees, but you don't preheat it. And that's what you get. I pull mine out. I let it sit for about 5 minutes, and I flip it out on my cake stand. And that's how I do it. You got to get a oh, I don't want to ever milk another cow. Oh, I praise you. I'm so done with them days. When you looking at about 75 head on a low end in the mornings at 5 o'clock. Oh, not with my hands, as machines, but still, sometimes you had to hand milk them, especially if they had mastitis or something. Yeah. Y'all can have all them cows you want. Nope. Nope. That's some hard work. Yeah, butter is high. Butter is... Y'all, I had it go, and I want to see what y'all were saying. I got to figure out how to get a mouse to work with this. Y'all, buddy got me a mouse, but it won't connect. He says, oh, it'll connect. It ain't connected. Oh, you're growing stevia? I just use, what's that I've been getting at Aldi's? Remember the first time I got it was in February when I went to Aldi's for the first time? Raw pure cane sugar. I'm loving that sugar, y'all. I'm absolutely loving it. Well, you can buy, you know, I bet you D, my mama's is a USD. A USA. I mean, see, I'm 59. She had it before I was born. I bet you it's made in America. One would think. But I love that bunt pan. But it's heavy. It is heavy. Matter of fact, I think I was on the Marco with Allison when I said, hold on. And I'm down here going, okay. I took that, got in there, and I'm talking about, I was holding like this, because with them little mitts. I mean, this hand, I don't want it to give away, and that's all. That thing got 6 eggs in it. So I eased it out and set it. Yeah, over with. You like it, Ann? I like that. I really like that sugar. Yeah, Allison had a heart attack. Her homeowners went up. I was like, oh, I hope mine don't go up. Mine went up, but I understand. You know, Toto hits our other house, 2020, and in 2022, the ice crushed. Y'all remember when the fireplace crushed on the roof and busted everything? We was just finishing the kitchen. Not this, not all that, but the main part. So ours went up $300 a year last year. I understood. I hope they don't go up this year. But I tell y'all what, oh, hold the presses. I know what I can do. when we're off the live, I can go back into the video. And yeah, because I didn't even put, I don't know how to copy and paste in my laptop. And it's got some old information, so I have to always erase it. But I'll go into the description of this live when the live's over, and I will give the ingredients for the pound cake. That way, if I talk too fast or y'all on, what's that called, closed caption, y'all don't ever put that on Lippy. Them suckers cannot understand a word I'm saying. So I will put the recipe in the description, and I really want y'all to make Annie Lane's pound cake. And it's not too sweet. You know, some of them call for like 5 cups of sugar. Not this one. Yeah, Allison's went up. Oh, is that the brand? Well, this one is so wore out, I don't know what it says. It's got some raised, but I don't know, D, what it says. Yeah, Tamara, you can't beat them. Now, I've said, hey, Chubbs, I didn't see you in here. Now, I see people all the time using silicone muffin things, silicone, you know, baking stuff. I just don't know how that rubber stuff, I don't know. See, that's that modern stuff that I can't adapt to. It don't make sense in my head. Hey, Stacy. Yeah, see, I don't know about the silicone. Yeah, I just stick with my old stuff. And it works good. Yours went up $79. Y'all, our auto insurance went up. I said, for what? So it won't surprise me. I don't, y'all, and you know, this is what I was talking to Allison about today. I said, you know, what's sad is, you know, I'm all right, I'll use me. I'm a rule follower. I don't break the law. And Buddy and I are very committed to paying our dues, you know, our responsibilities, such as homeowners insurance, automobile insurance. You know, you've heard us say we're insurance poor. So as many of y'all, and we're paying our dues monthly, quarterly, yearly, or whatever. And by the time you break all that down of being a good steward to your belongings that you worked your butt off for, you know, like my vehicle's a 2012 Ford Expedition. It's a 3-row. Now, mind you, I just hit 88,000 and about cried. I'm not a go, but since the kids now are in Texas, I'm putting miles on. But back then, we paid $45,000. That was a lot. And Buddy did a whole lot of overtime. So you want to protect the things that you've worked your butt off for, like your house and keeping insurance and all of this. But like Alice and I was talking, and health insurance premiums, ours starts again September 1st. They jacked it up. And by the time you pay your good steward obligations, y'all, I told her, I said, how are these young people with families, you know, like my grandkids, your children, some may be coming out of college, got dead out the whatever. I don't know how in the world they're going to make it. You know, we're fortunate our home's paid for. But there again, had it not been for retirement, you know, putting away every month in our retirement for all those years, we didn't do the vacations, we didn't do the fancy stuff and all, because we knew that one day we could retire on that. Well, when you look at us, you know, Buddy's back to work, but had we not sacrificed living life, as some would say, and I feel like we lived life just fine. You know, we're happy being home. We'd go out to eat once a month at Texas Roadhouse, which is mine and Buddy's favorite place. Yeah, we absolutely love Texas Roadhouse. Now, we haven't been in a year. I think we went, didn't we go? Wait a minute, Allison, Wanda, I think we went last year because our birthdays are together and our anniversary. I think we did. Monica, you ought to remember. Anyhow, it's been a year. And that was a treat to us. And we were fine with that. But had we not done that, I don't know where we'd be right now, from 2020. But yeah, it's like things just keep going up, and there's no reason for it except, how do I say this? There's not enough regulation. I'll put it like that. And it's because the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. I mean, that's just math 101. And it's really, it's a sad time. It is a very sad time. Tabra, I'm telling you, Grandpa said he went a couple of months ago and he said it's just as good as it's ever been. I was like, greed. There you go. Greed. And that's what it is. And I always get the roadkill with the mushrooms and the onion. Oh, my mouth's watering already. No, I'll stick with my little pound cake. I don't want to overload. But that's what I get. And Buddy, he gets a steak. Sometimes he gets the pork chop with the Anjou sauce. I love the Anjou too. And he gets baked potato. I don't do baked potatoes. I do sweet potatoes. And then I'll do a house salad. He does a Caesar salad. And them rolls. Lord, them rolls. Y'all hear that? Did I lose? No, I ain't lost connection. Okay. I'm talking about it's doing some rolling in that sky. I don't care about that. I need rain. Because when it rolls like that, it rolls our power slap out. Oh, real quick before we get off, let me tell you about the power. We keep losing power. Well, I done had enough. And I made I got on my high horse. I ding-a-linged and I went to different departments. Well, talking to the neighbors, they all ding-a-linged. I think it was last Monday. Yeah, it was last Monday. Yeah, a week ago today. All of a sudden, you got the AEP Swepco little truck. Not like they're going to work on something like the regular normal trucks. You had two of them in the neighborhood. Of course, we're all texting each other. Hey. Well, from all the complaints, this man come to me. He said, did you call into AEP? I said, I sure did. And they did too. Well, from what we understand, one of the neighbors, I didn't do this. Now, I didn't do this part. One of the neighbors got in touch with some bigwig, and it looks like they're going to be sending some tree trimming people out here in our neighborhood. But the problem is, they can trim all they want because it does need it. But unless they trim them trees on Highway 79, which is your major highway to Houston from here, it ain't going to do no good because ours feeds north of us. And I was like, well, okay, they'll start here, but when y'all going to go there? But that's what they're saying. Oh, it's coming down where you're at, D? They're saying we're getting 5 to 6 days of rain. I said, oh, I need a bush hog because by the time because y'all know I'm trying to grow grass. By the time that rain stops, if it comes in like they're saying, yeah, Lippy gonna need a bush hog. I'm sorry, but I don't think my little tractor mower gonna be able to touch it. It's gonna be that high. Because we just cut it. I'm trying to think. A few days ago. You need rain too, Rosie? We all need rain. Oh, I do too, wild turkey. Oh, Linda, see, that would drive me nuts. And that's what we're probably going to get that thunder from a distance. Somebody else get rain. But I hear like droplets. So I think it's raining. It's just not raining. But I am hearing droplets in that vent thing right there. Now I got to, y'all, I'm sorry. I done clicked y'all. Hang on. What is that? Okay, there we go. Yeah, Miss Stephanie, Buddy's back to work. He's on light duty, though, till the 18th or 28th of August. Then they'll move him up, and then November something, he's supposed to, I guess, go back to, normal activity. But he's still on light duty, but he sits at his desk, and his secretary and his co-workers, she's such the sweetest thing. If he gets up to move, what you doing? What you need? They watching him. But he's got to get up and walk. So he does go out and he walks the shop 3-4 times, because you got to walk and, that's to help heal your heart and all that. They said walking's good for him. And, okay, see, Scan, I knew. I'm telling you, it looks like the bottom going to fall out here. I don't need it to fall out. I just need it to slip and give us something. But yeah, Buddy's back to work. He's walking, but he's mainly at the computer. And then, of course, he didn't go in Friday. He's taking care of me, but he had his laptop so he could work from home. But they've been real good, with him, and they watch him. And he needs to be watched because he's hard-headed. And then again, it bothers him too because, y'all know Buddy. He can't do what he was doing, but he'll get there. So, that kind of, that'll jack with you. Because you go do something like, oh, I can't do it. Because you only get one chest. I mean, so you better mind the rules. And I know y'all see that gnat. I got me some gnat stuff sitting over here. I don't know what brought them in. I don't guess we'll ever figure out where they came from. But we've got some gnats. Not that many, but 3 or 4 is too many for me. But we got a little cherry apple. I don't know. It's a little plastic thing. You must have something in it, and you just set it down. And it's supposed to eat all the gnats, I guess. I don't know. Oh. You re-grease wheel bearings? Y'all know I still ain't got my wind in. I am not doing it. When Buddy started telling me, well, Lippy, I need you to, now when we get ready to do this, you're going to have to do this, this, this. I said, hell no. What I have to do to fix my own window, because, we got the stuff before he went down. That glass will hit the ground and shatter. So until he can get better, I'm just going to keep that little piece of wood in that window. And you don't want to see me try to fix no wheel. I'll fix that wheel bearing for you. Sure will. Yo, I am mechanically inclined to a degree. I'll figure it out. I don't know what to tell you how much I'll tear up, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm talking about somebody being hard-headed. Buddy's hard-headed. He gets it honest. 25 years with me. I've taught him well, Mr. Willie. I have taught him well. But I'm going to get off here. Oh, and I will put the recipe for the pound cake. I want y'all to try it out. Yeah, but you know what? I loan him out for free. I do. I'll be so glad, y'all, when he can go fishing. He's ready too, but I'll be so glad when he goes fishing. Oh, I have seen all the fishing and that little boat thing. What do you call when you ride that little boat? I don't do none of that, y'all. I ain't got time for that. I forget what it's called. Rafting. No, it ain't rafting. Whatever you call it. He loves doing that. I'll send him in, and it's like, that's all we watch. Fishing and riding that little skinny thing down the stream. Camping. that he loves that. Now, I like to go fishing too, but I ain't getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Nope. I got to have my Lay's chips. Got to have my coffee. By the time we have to load up the gotta haves, it's just too much trouble. Kayak, that's it. And he ain't even got a kayak. Him and Grandpa have to rent them. But yeah, he loves his fishing and his camping, and that's right up his alley. That's all we've been watching since May what? 9th? Y'all, I'm about sick of watching fishing. In fact, there was a couple in South Louisiana. They have a YouTube channel. I forget who they are. They came up here to go fishing. They went to a lake that Buddy fishes at. Well, you know, they telling all about it on their YouTube. I don't even know what they're called. They telling all about it, and then Buddy's telling me all about it, and I'm sitting here watching, and I said, yeah, when can you go fishing? He said, next month. I thought, I'll pull the boat out and clean it for you. So I can find something to watch on TV besides fishing. And I love to fish. But not like him. Nope. Nope. Oh, that's the only time you go fish? Now, see, we used to hunt all the time. We don't hunt much anymore. Well, I don't. I can't get in a stand or anything, so... But I get in the boat and fish. Now, I like to go down to Hackberry, that's in South Louisiana, off the road. And I ain't that good at it, but I like to shrimp with a casting net, and I like to catch crabs. Now, that's right up my alley. I'm more of the swamp creature. You know, I'm kind of creature of habit. I'm kind of like a swamp girl. Well, I grew up with the swamps, so that's kind of my thing. But our boat is what, a 1980-something boat? Still runs like a Cadillac. But, you know, we keep it undercover. It's been a good one. And I think we only paid $700 years and years ago. Somebody was hard up for money. And so, but it does us just fine. But anyway, I got to figure out, but I see the X because y'all see y'all horizontal. You ain't that vertical stuff. So I know how to cut you off. Oh, you been to Hackberry? Yeah, I can't think of the highway. But if you've been to Hackberry, you know what I'm talking about. I had some cousins live in Hackberry. Miss Bonnie, I lived in a little town called Benton with a V. It was about 17, 18 miles west of Lake Charles. And Sulphur. I'm sure you're familiar with Sulphur, Louisiana, if you know Hackberry. So that's the stomping grounds for me. Oh, T-Bear, he would love that too, I tell you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold the press. How am I just now knowing this? You live in Sulphur? Get out of here. Oh, we got to talk. Seriously. Oh, my. Well, you know, I had a wreck in Sulphur. My Uncle Blackie, he was the chief of police in Benton. He was in the hospital. And me and my cousins wanted to go get something to eat. And I said, Mama, can I drive the Thunderbird? She gave Daddy that look. My mama loved her Thunderbird. Daddy said, yeah, let her go. So we all loaded up. I wasn't paying attention. Nope. Because I thought it was a red light. It was a flashing light. Well, I saw it go off. I guess I didn't look when it flashed back on. Yeah, I got T-boned in Mama's Thunderbird. Yeah. I got my keys taken away from my Mustang about 2 months. I said, oops, sorry, Mama. Daddy had to go buy her a new car. She wasn't going to drive it. If it got fixed, she wasn't going to drive it. She was so mad. They all started speaking French, and I was like, y'all, I think we in major trouble. I can't believe that. Well, you know, my brother's godfather, Clofall, when they didn't have any children, and north of Sulphur, north of downtown is what we called it, so you know where it's at. They own 3 city blocks, and they donated it to the church that was built. Isn't it a small world, y'all? It's a small world that we live in. And I tell you, I still say I don't understand social media, but social media, if you use it right, has been one of the greatest blessings, really, for people to connect. You know, it's all in how you see it. You can look at it as in bad, but that's because you doing bad on it. But if you using social media for all the right reasons, man, the friendships and the longevity of friendships and the coming together, it's nothing any better. I just wish I understood it better, you know, as far as understanding the technology part. It is a small world. Oh, we got so much to talk about. I bet you probably know my kin folks. I bet you. Because my mom was a Leger. My daddy's a Prudhomme. And the Melançons. That was my little connections. Oh, Lucy's on here? I didn't see Lucy on here. Whoops. Oh, there we go again. Messing with this. Y'all, if I don't get some, I'm going to get Renee on this phone and have Renee help me with this to connect my mouse, because every time I try to do this, I sling y'all out to another orbit or something, and I have to go find that blue button. But anyhow, I'm going to get off here. I'm starting to get a little tired. I'm getting flush. I don't think I have fever. I just think that I'm getting tired. Whatever came upon me that is leaving me took me out. So y'all just gotta have to give me a couple of days. Now, tomorrow, if I feel good, which I'm sure I will, we're gonna put these up. I'll do a video, and we're gonna put these jalapenos up. Just make some cowboy candy, very easy. I might get 4 jars, but hey, 4 is better than none. And we'll do a video. Y'all may wanna, you know, do a video. It's very simple. Yeah, I know. You have to push the red button. Y'all, I was running my gums a while ago getting that stupid thing out right before I got it out, and I didn't hit the red button when I was Marco and Alice, because we can Marco. Just set the phone down, we do what we want to do and come back to it. And I got so doggone mad, I said, so when I clicked it, I said, I've been running my damn mouth for 5 minutes and I ain't hit the button. She over there laughing while she working in the garage. And we're bad about that. You just, you know, you don't hit the button. And then you realize you owe, because like, what was I saying to you? Well, how's she supposed to know? I never hit the button. But I'll do it every time. Allison, what was I saying? Like she knows what I was saying. Yeah, I know. I'm seeing it, and I don't want to get hung up, because I do have a generator that I do know how to turn on. I won't walk. I'm going to have to drive the golf cart. I don't have that kind of energy, y'all. But I love you. I am alive. I am well. And I am. I think I'm on my way to well. But y'all deserve to hear something from me. I didn't want to do a community post. Sometimes we just have to speak in person. But that's what was going on. I wasn't just ignoring anybody or... No, y'all are very important to me. I wouldn't do that. But I just kind of got thrown down. And I'm going to pick myself back up. And I'm going to eat my pound cake. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, I'm going to finish that piece of cake. But I love y'all. And tomorrow I will film, because I do have to do these things tomorrow. Aren't they gorgeous, though? So I'm going to get that done. So y'all see it tomorrow afternoon. And then whatever else comes at me this week, I still have to be easy with this. But it's all right. We're going to make it work. We always do, don't we? If there's a will, there is a way. And I have the will. So, as always, stay safe, stay well, and God bless. And thank you for spending 3 o'clock coffee time with me. Talk to y'all later.